Hey, good morning. Welcome, my Facebook friends. This is season 2, episode number 1 of Chopping It Up Over Coffee with your boy Eric. And I want to welcome everybody back. And I want to say first and foremost, Happy New Year. And I wish everyone blessings. My name is Eric Best, and I'm your host. And this is our creative space, your creative space, where grown, mature, non-sensitive individuals come to discuss various topics where people are not offended and we're not taking it that serious. So those that have followed me on season 1 last year know what this is all about, that we discuss topics, and you know that I don't post any Facebook videos with any malicious intent to hurt anybody. I'm just blunt, real, and I'm one of these people that will discuss topics that your average person will not. Okay, we're going to go on and get into this New Year's first topic. And as promised on my last episode 8, my finale, we was going to discuss some juicy topics. And today we're going to discuss HIV disclosure and DL disclosure. Now, I also want to just, first and foremost, thank my viewers and my followers and those that believed in me from the very beginning. And all of your comments are appreciated. And I appreciate all the people, my secret admirers. Like I always tell y'all, I'm single, so you know how to inbox me. But those that follow me on my social apps, well, those that connect with me via social apps on Instagram, Twitter, and those things. So we're going to go and get into the topic, everybody. So I want to know your thoughts about when you meet someone that is HIV positive or DL, do you feel that it's wrong if that person chooses not to disclose that information with you, or that medical history, or that private sexual preference? Now, I know we're going to break this up into 2 parts. Now, the first part is the HIV. Now, we all understand that this is basically a cluster of ethics and integrity. So if we're out here already in society, and, a lot of these brothers, you already know just as well as I know, they already positive. I don't ask because I already assume that you probably already got it. And if I ask you, more than likely you're going to lie. I don't have a test here to see whether or not you're telling me the truth or whatever right as I ask you. So it doesn't make a difference. So I protect myself, and you should do the same. So as far as the HIV disclosure, some people, and I'm just going to play devil's advocate here, some people feel as though that is their business. Just how you feel, that's DL. You're a pastor, you're a father, you got your kids, you got the football team, you got your image, you're a politician, you have a public platform, your image. I want to know from my viewers and my followers, what is the difference between a person choosing to withhold their HIV status just like you withhold your DL status? Now, I know a lot of DL brothers feel like I hear you say stuff like, well, it's nobody's business what you do, blah, blah, blah. You don't want your kids to know, you don't want your congregation or the church or your friends or your colleagues or people that you work with or you look up to, or family, friends and uncles and cousins. But what is the difference? Okay, so you can be private about your sexual preference and keep that to yourself, because in your mind you feel like that don't really affect anybody because that's your personal business. So my question is, why is it that the person that's HIV positive got to disclose all their business to everybody? That's not fair. So basically, because death is involved, basically, excuse my language, motherfuckers can get sick and basically pass the shit around. Now all of a sudden it's an urgency. But before that, thousands of DL brothers just lived the earth, walked, it was accepted, it was cool, it was considered as basically my business. So a person that's HIV positive, why can't they adopt those same cluster of ethics and principles that you have as a DL man? I don't feel like it's nobody's business, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna stay around no way. I've heard brothers say that. I've seen that on different apps and stuff. Think about it. Average brother meet 15 dudes in a month. When should you disclose your HIV status? At the very beginning of the conversation with each of these 15 candidates, whether they be sexual, whether y'all gonna be in a relationship or whatever. So basically, if none of them 15 people work out, that's 15 people out here in the city spreading and squabbling your business. Basically, what you're saying. So if the DL person feel like that they can blend in society, still sleep with people, cheat on my wife, do it all, blah, 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 whatever it is I got to do, and that's my business. You don't think that people out here that are HIV positive have adopted those same ethics and principles, and they're out here sleeping with people, they're not disclosing stuff, they're basically lying? You know, that's the same thing that DL men do. You know, you ask them if they're straight, they tell you that they are, blah, blah, blah. Basically, you have an image of who they are, but in reality, they're somebody else. So I want to know from my thoughts and my fans and my viewers, what y'all think about that. When somebody is HIV positive, do you think they should disclose their status to you, and why? Why you feel like they should disclose their status to you? You don't have a problem with somebody keeping their sexual preference to themselves, which also could danger lives psychologically, spiritually, and medically and physically, and get exposed to stuff, just like somebody that's HIV that's keeping it to. So that's what I want to know from my viewers. And like I always tell y'all, I am single. For all of my admirers, I appreciate you. Inbox me. But I'm a real brother. I want to know. So, you know, I know you probably feel like, yeah, they should tell you it's against the law. Yeah, we all know that, yes, it is against the law. It is wrong. But unfortunately, in the streets, folks in the streets got their own law and their own code and perspective with how they feel like things should be governed. So I want to hear y'all thoughts and views about that. Do you feel like a person should tell you? And if they don't tell you, what does that mean to you? And if, let's just say, for instance, you met someone and they kept that from you. Y'all start dating 3 to 6 months and they tell you 6 months from now, oh, I'm HIV positive. Would you leave that person? Would you feel upset? And I know most people say, well, I feel like you should have told me in the beginning and gave me a choice. And then the other person's like, no, I'm not telling you in the beginning because I don't know you. See what I'm saying? So why am I going to disclose my personal business with you in the very beginning when you may walk out of my life just like everybody else have, whatever. I'm just being devil's advocate. It's just an example. That's how a lot of brothers feel. I'm not telling you shit. I'm not telling you none of my personal business until I make sure that we good. Depending on what that parameter is up until I determine when we good, that may be 6 months to a year. All that time we may be laying up, doing whatever it is that we doing. And, you know, if you're not careful, you may catch it. You know what I mean? So how y'all feel about that? I want y'all to be real with me. Be real with me. You know, a lot of brothers feel the same way because they feel like, hey, think about it. You on all these websites, you meet people, you know, getting your little snacks, your little tricks and stuff. Is you telling all those different people about really what's going on with you? No, you're not. You're not sharing that with them because you know just as well if I know, if you tell them people what's really going on with you, ain't nobody going to get in the bed with you. See what I'm saying? So that's how it's being exposed. That's how folks is being exposed to, and how it's being passed around, is that people are not being honest. So we already know that there's a lot of games out here and folks already don't have no integrity. Folks don't even take care of their kids. And that's what I'm saying. Why would you feel that people have integrity with their medical history? That's the same way with their sexual preference. There's so many brothers out here that's DL, which like you said, that's their business. Right. That is your business. But who is at risk? I mean, who serves as the pawn while you still basically have your friends, do whatever you're going to do, and still, you know, dibble dabble in, you know, gay dudes or gay girls or whatever like that. Yeah, so I want to know y'all thoughts about that because I know this is very, very, very touchy. And like I said, you know, I always hit like a cannon. I'm real and I'm straightforward and I'm candid. As always, I appreciate everybody. I'm about running out of time. So, yeah, I just want to know that because, you know, so many folks out here got it. And people will say, well, they feel like people should tell, baby, ain't nobody going to tell you nothing. It ain't going to never be a world like that. Why? Because we don't have no integrity no more as a world. So that running around, getting an attitude, saying you're going to shoot somebody, kill somebody, all this other kind of stuff because you find out that they give you something, all this, that is the world. No one has integrity anymore. So why would you think that the people will have integrity with revealing their true medical history to you? They lying to you about who they sleep with. They in the front of you. You think they're a real dude. They basically, sleeping with dudes or girls on the side. And then that's the same thing with their status. So I want to hear from you, my followers. What are y'all thoughts about that? Could you get with somebody like that, or when you feel like they should tell you? Okay? Much love. And until we talk again, peace out.